Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Hello world, hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to big up all my homegrown listeners out there and welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Want to thank everyone who has been listening and sharing. Please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please check out the website homegrowingcole.com to listen and for all things homegrown. The podcast is now available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast, we're there. We're also very interactive. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at MyGCole. The video of this interview is available on YouTube. Please subscribe to our Homegrown with G. Cole YouTube channel. This is episode 89 and comes to you courtesy of Tad's Records and their latest releases, Chezidek's Hello Africa and the brand new Flat Bridge by Dean Fraser.
Come crucify I because I'm black.
Hey world, this is Richie B, the Party Master. On July 23, 2020, Chezidek will be releasing his brand new album titled Hello Africa.
This is I, Chezidek, endorsing my new album, Hello Africa.
Your aim was all you showed. One love is what we need to grow. Don't come crucify I because I'm black.
Chezidek will be releasing his brand new album to celebrate the Earth Day of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I.
One come penalize I because I'm black. One come scrutinize I.
14 pulsating roots rock cultural songs.
Black people, the first people on the earth.
So remember the date, July 23, 2020. Chezidek will release his brand new 14-track album, Hello Africa, distributed by Tad's Record and will be available on all digital platforms worldwide.
So look out for the new album, Hello Africa, Tad's production.
Chezidek and Tad's Record, the ultimate reggae experience.
If you're white, you're right. If you're brown, stick around. If you're black, move to the back. Welcome demonize I because I'm black. Welcome penalize I because
Tad's Record presents Dean Fraser with his brand new album Flat Bridge. Now let's take a musical excursion across Flat Bridge. Featuring an instrumental feast of reggae music, this is Happiness. Cash Apart. I Command You. Zaza. And the title track, Flat Bridge. Inspired by the infamous Jamaican overpass, Dean Fraser's Flat Bridge, produced by Dean Fraser and Junior Tad, distributed by Tad's Record and available on all digital platforms worldwide. Start streaming and downloading your copy today. Dean Fraser and Tad's Record, the ultimate reggae experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. It is always a joy to sit down with some people and have a vibe, man, hold a reasoning, have a convo. Today, a special one. All right, we're talking about accomplishing some lifelong dreams. I want to celebrate with Mr. Vegas. First of all, congratulations. All right, just graduated with his associate's degree, and it's a joy, man. We're happy. We're celebrating. I am. I gotta say that. All right, and of course, let's take it from the top, and get into his story.
This is when you want to say G Cole, legal businessman. Bang, bang.
I me say this a protege, homegrown with G Cole, what you say, well make them know what reggae music we a play, hey, this is Protege, the one and only representing for G Cole, you know, check it. Izzo.
And we said them not got no style like we. G Cole them not got no style like we. None of them no wicked nor wild like we. Accurate. Kabaka Pyramid representing for the number one selector on Radio House. It's all about G Cole. Keep it locked. Accurate.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Kalia. I'm hanging out with your boy G Cole on the Homegrown Show.
Oh yes. Watch this. Oh la la la. Mama Africa. Oh la la la. Me know which part me come from. Way down a Mama Africa land. To the slum and the dump land. Then take me from way down a Mama Africa land. Me no forget where me come from. Way down a Mama Africa land. Me true self me can't run from. Me stay strong throughout this operation. I'm from the African nations. Jamaica my habitation. Brought in a damnation. Sold in a action like down a coronation. Criminalization and no compensation. Black man demonstration. They don't wanna hear this. I can't.
Wait a sec, Clementine, be on your best behavior. We got guests. We got guests. We can't be wilding out all willy-nilly.
Way down a Mama Africa land. To the slum and the dump land. Then take me from way down a Mama Africa land. Me no forget where me come from. Way down a Mama Africa land. Me true self me can't run from. We stay strong throughout this operation. Hatred installation.
Woo-hoo! Mr. Vegas, what going on, fam?
What you say?
I'm there, brother. I'm there. You're good. You're staying safe out in these streets.
Yeah, man. Have to try and my best to deal with the deals as much safety as I can.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Still see me rocking my Ism album. I'm
Yeah.
still convinced.
Classic.
It's a classic.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
no, say it's hard to ask artists something that I will eventually, but me I smooth out the things so that I come
Right,
too sharp.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
But love the album Ism. I want to I want great me with the whole album. And I tell you, like out of the tracks them, not even one feature I couldn't get. I one verse. I one,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A outro. It's up.
Next time we get an outro, man.
Give thanks, brother. Give thanks. We going straight in.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start again with a body of work here. We talk
Right.
about music, we talk about artists, we talk about evolution a lot, right? Some people see evolution, boy, the man them say Vegas looking fresh. Yeah. It's like €1 million. That's
Ever
cool,
fresh.
man.
Ever fresh.
When we talk about evolution, I think especially amongst our people, some people scared of the word evolution because they deem evolution change, right?
Right.
When it's more so growth. And I've seen videos, I've heard the songs, I've heard your communication with the masses, your fans, and just the people at large. And what I've seen from you is evolution. Talk to me a little bit about the evolution of Mr. Vegas.
Well, everything around us evolve, right? So, with that said, if you not evolve, you're gonna stay stagnant, don't?
And a lot of people do.
Because everything around you is moving, even the universe, everything I move.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
no stay still.
Yeah.
You see me I say? So
sure.
things always vibrate, you know, and if you decide to you're gonna stay still, you're get run over, or you're gonna stay stagnant. So with that said, I just decided that, you know, I don't want to stay stagnant. You say I don't the stagnation thing. So I just decide to educate myself, learn things where we never privy to. Because there are platforms now where we can subscribe to and learn things that my mother didn't learn, my father didn't learn, my ancestors them did not learn.
Right.
So that means whatever that passed down to me, I can decipher it.
I love that.
Yes, so I can say, yo, let me check out this because this is something will mean a lot to me.
Right.
So me check it out and say if it. So I say something we want to continue to hold on to.
I feel you.
Instead of just somebody come tell me say, this is what you need to hold on to.
And you grab it.
And me just go and hold on upon it when I have information now. Is that
Right.
me there with a girl and, you know, she have a dark side.
Keisha.
You see me I say? Yeah, it's like me there with a girl and she have a dark side.
Yeah.
And you know, me just, you know, come up on something and I'm choose to ignore it.
Yeah.
And then me get a bone and start cry.
R2, R3.
Yes, I.
I love it. You know what I dig about your and again I have the luxury of looking, and I don't want to change that ever, of looking from the outside just like everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If me even have the opportunity to call up on the phone and say, I'm so Vegas, man, I don't want to do that. But I want to see it through the eyes of everybody else.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
How they see what they see and how they hear what they hear. And there's something that I really dig about the process of evolution that I see with you. And the fact that though you include and involve formal education, I
Right.
don't feel like the education and you educating yourself is just about formal education. Because a lot of people go to school and colleges, for one
Facts.
reason only,
Facts.
just for say, me educated. And
Right.
when me come and me can tell you, say, don't argue with me, because me have my thing. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
When you have other people who are trying to educate themselves, because even before the degrees on the wall and all them thing there,
Yes, sir.
the research was being done outside of the classroom.
I think that's why I excelled in academics to the point where the professors them that I come across in the courses, I think that's why the professors them kind of have a vibe, because I've been doing researches from before.
Right.
Me even start
Cool,
tap into academics.
Yeah.
Yes, I say, even though it's still academics, I learn. That's
Yeah.
our college at YouTube College and
Yeah.
Google College.
I love it.
Yes, I say,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Wikipedia College, because we know people are going and edit things and put for the
Every
information.
day.
So we've been, I do them things there.
Yeah.
You understand? I sat and watched hours of Dr. Ben Youssef, hours of Dr. Clark. And even young youth like Fear them and Polite them. You know, Alim Bey, who teach metaphysics.
Cool, no, man.
Yes, so I say,
And what is the artist I talk about?
Bobby
Jaja?
Hemmett and them people who teach metaphysics.
And what is the artist I talk about, Jaja?
So we are learning things from long time.
Want the Guinness and spliff?
and we are validate the information
Yeah.
with other information. You understand?
Yeah.
So just like when you go to school now, and must make sure and say your source
Right.
or your sources, them have some form of validation.
Right.
So when we get into where we're at now, and them say, okay, write a paper, and we have to do research. We don't love research already.
Right.
We're inquisitive.
Cool, no, man.
You see it? So,
No,
so,
man.
so it's beneficial in another arena there.
Yeah.
So I say, so it's just like fun, like for me, like when I did my history course, it was like fun. Like me, I say, yo, them thing I always sit down and I learn.
Right.
You see?
Right. I love that something there. I've always felt, and even in conversation, you can't tell me if I'm right or wrong, because you've been in the trenches from day one till now. I always got the vibe, especially amongst dancehall artists in general,
Right.
but amongst dancehall artists, that education, being educated, it almost wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? And when I say not cool, it's not something to be celebrated and all them things. All it is about is how aggressive you can be. You know what I mean? The girl play, the gun play, and certain vibes. And you are probably one of maybe 2 or 3 artists
Yeah.
that I've seen over the course of the years. I say, embrace this education thing and seeing that it's an important thing. And what I love about it is that not just you, because you are a successful artist. So to be perfectly honest with you never have to take up a book and Vegas, at least I ain't your accountant, but I would feel like, say, boy, whether you take that route or not, Vegas will still be good. You understand me? I'm saying?
Right. Financially.
Financially.
Right.
But what I love about it is a lot of the youths that I look up right about now, instead of looking at that shelf of talented, ignorant, talented, uneducated, talented,
Right.
them can see somebody who valued education and aspire to be like a Mr. Vegas.
Well, check this out. To be honest, it's not just me alone. You know, as you say, I don't think the media pay enough attention to people that are doing it.
Right.
Charlie Chaplin, you know, even
Right.
when he was, I would say that older than me, he went to university or college, I think, and,
Right.
and got his, you know,
Degree.
accolades and all them things there.
Yeah.
Seeing, Nadine Sutherland.
Nadine, big up yourself.
You see me, I say, she go through the system too, but I think if them would say Nadine Sutherland get caught with some drugs, that's they all over the media.
Yeah. Sells more.
If them say Charlie Chaplin get caught with some drugs, everybody they have it on them channels. You see me, I say? And so I think it's not even, I think the youth them will adhere to, you know, what we are feeding them. And what we are feeding the youth, you know.
So that's what the issue is.
Yeah,
It's not whether they're receptive or not. It's what we're giving
what
them.
we're feeding them, because we make it look like, yeah man, it's cool to go prison because you're a bad man and you get catch with a gun. And you might want to emulate that.
Right.
So I say because of course them publicize that, saying that a way go viral.
Right.
But when you're not in Solon and enough artists.
Sasko.
Enough artists.
Couple other.
Yeah, Assassin. Enough artists, of course, them take education to a different level. Even before me start re-educate, them people are like scholars.
Then do them thing.
Yes, sir.
And that's the thing. As much, and here's the thing. Again, it goes back to the irony of it all. It's sad that we can't count the people them. As much as we celebrate them, we shouldn't be able to pick the names out. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to just say artist. But something you said a while ago, which means a lot to me, which is it's what we're feeding the folks, the youths them.
Yeah.
And not only that, the media broadcasts certain things. So the media points out certain things. But I've always gathered that because the media is not what put your thing out. Me could have said that from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is there an issue with even the artists and those people who, when they do that, they themselves keep it on the hush?
I don't even think it's keeping it on the hush, because here we go on. We're in a society where if you show off, if you go to school and work hard and you get a degree or whatever you achieve, and you start talk too loud, people say because you have a degree make you talk so loud.
Oh.
So a man say, you know what, me go just level. Because you know what it look like, so true, you graduate from university or you graduate from a college.
Yeah.
Show up on the people them when never graduate.
Yeah.
Because people get offensive when it comes down to that. On the other hand,
right.
A man are glorifying badness and we love that.
Yeah.
A man say, yeah man, the baddest thing that I hate people him kill. And people love that. So some man more say, yo, I want to be cool with society, I want society rate me. So
yeah.
Artists want to run the place now in good at things say, yo, can I stunt me can't pull now? I get lock up.
Right.
And get lock up, and then the people them around the industry, the fans them are the people who subscribe to music.
Yeah.
Them start say, yo, free him.
Yeah.
And it go viral.
Freedom.
Even if I rape.
That's amazing to me, when people get up at daytime. I mean, I pray for you, like, I mean, I wish no downfall upon the body, but why am I get up and put on a t-shirt and free such and such when me don't know what you do or if you do it or not? And sometimes I know say you do it,
Because of the society where we live in.
So we're just a sheeple the thing.
And especially our boys. When you look a bit, my teacher say, yo, for rough,
Rough and tough thing.
Tough.
Yeah.
You might see me go make the mistake and go drop a liquor I water. I mean, I leave it there.
It's not what we do, Vegas. We don't cry around you. What up to you?
Yeah, man. Because that implemented in our system.
Yeah, they can't accept that.
Yeah, man. You're mad, man.
You're
show
soft.
Weakness, man. You're soft, man. You're mad, man. You come here and give 1 year's box.
Yeah, no, brother. The funniest thing about the things them is the fact that it's true.
Yes, I.
Them say nothing is more hilarious than the truth of that. Yo, it's amazing you said that because, like I said, what you say a while ago about the whole celebrating the wrong thing there is so on point because people want you stunt with the car, right? Well, you don't pay for it. That's true.
Yes, sir.
You must stunt with the clothes where look flashy, but if you check the tag, you know what I'm saying? But the education, which you did pay for, which is a life changer, which makes you, I don't care what nobody wants to say, twice the man you were prior to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Within yourself, you mustn't stunt with that.
Well, actually, I got a lot of grants, and I must say, the reason why I even said this, opportunities are out there for people who want to educate themselves or educate themselves. There are opportunities that can get grants.
Vegas are educated people, I plug you out.
Yes,
I plug you out, okay?
So some people say, yo, me can't afford it or so forth and so on.
No excuse.
No, man, opportunities are there, man. I just you for find it and tap into it.
Last time you and I were reasoning, we talk about information, right? And the fact that sometimes we say the info is not there. We were talking about music at the time anyway, publishing and everything.
Right.
So we said sometimes the info is not there, and sometimes it is there, but people are selfish with the knowledge. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. But you're sharing the knowledge. And again, you could have just come out and say, yeah, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to graduate. Nobody not, yeah, Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Vegas, I can do your thing. But again, let the masses know about the grants and all them things.
Yeah,
that to me is quite commendable. There's a respect, and I have conversations about artists and musicians, as people in general.
Right.
In Jamaica, we'll talk about this word, them ratings. We have ratings, we have respect. Even the folks that I've spoken to before who the viewpoint was one way, Now you see it coming across. It come from ratings, which was just from a musical standpoint,
Right.
to respect for the man, the artist, the person, based on what you put out. Right? Do you see that from people too? Or you not really pay attention like that?
Yeah, man, I see it, but that can be short-lived. All me have to do is just say something and people just...
So the wrong word for MP Connor
Yeah.
is over.
We just have to disagree with something.
Right.
I might,
Which is
err
coming.
in something, but because you have to understand, say, people change like the weather, Yeah?
Yeah.
So, this soon blow off. But so that's why I can't do it for get praise
They have to do it for you.
from people where I say, yeah, man. It's a 1 week praise, I give me a 2 day praise.
Because that's
So
real.
me I do that for sure, you would say. At my age and my children them too. At my age, when the brain cells them I get lazy, me can actually, live on some ginkgo and and go through the process. And it feels good because here we go on now. Like, I want to put up a collage with me and my children them. And I want to put me in the middle. And I want to put all of my children them around me now. You see me I say, and them a graduate and say, Daddy in the middle, and I say, yeah, Daddy they graduate too.
Yeah.
So when them see that now, that inspire them. And if a next youth come to my house and see it, him say, who's that? Oh, my daddy. Your man, him graduated him at such and such a age. Now I tell him no still.
Google it. No, Wikipedia, let's Google it.
That may be wrong.
No, that what you say a while ago is so profound because a lot of times we all want best for our kids, right? For the most part, we want the best for our kids. And a lot of people say, hey, I want you to go to college, I want you to do this, when they did not. So sometimes when a child trying to find all kind of reasons not to, the last resort a lot of times is, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So right about now, you've taken that away from your kids. So no, if they're going to drop you on a straw, it can't be that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I really dig is that you're not selfish with putting yourself out there. And as an artist, a lot of people are scared to do that. Very, very scared. Whether your personal life, this education, which I'm on that because I think it's so commendable, brother. Trust me. The fact that you're not only getting the education for yourself,
Right.
but sharing what you're acquiring with the masses.
If anybody's gonna learn from whatever you put forward, even if it's a mishap, even if it's a bad day, even if it's a situation where, people can learn from it and say, yo, okay, I don't want to make a mistake the way you make.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Can we do things when I could have look back at it and say, oh, I could have do this in a better way.
Right.
So if somebody can see that as a public figure and say, okay, him did do that and this did that.
Yeah.
You see me I say, but him share it.
Right.
Because I don't just want to come and share. I don't want to put on this facade.
Right.
Like, yeah, I can't, if you see me down the street and I go to the supermarket, you're going to see me in a old sweatpants.
Right.
Every time I put on one, it's like, you're not a clothes.
The life of an artist.
I'm comfortable. You see me, I say, so I don't want to put on this facade like, yo, me up on the internet every day, you see me now a big chain and this and 50 man behind me and all them things.
Yeah.
And when you go back me up down the street, now you go say, yo, have you got that come like, not one if I take coke.
The word is pop down.
Yeah.
The artist pop down.
So as a public figure, I make the people them know, say, me a human being, you know.
Yeah.
And me have family, me have a life to live.
Yeah.
I come on stage and I dress up because I know I go take picture and I go have a picture with me. You see, so I try to put on something good out of my closet.
Yeah. But don't take the picture if you see me in the supermarket.
Yeah, man, take it same way, man. Because here we go on. The more I know, so I'm a human being first. I'm a regular person like you first.
Right.
You see me, I say, some people say I scatter up myself, I come on up myself, I'm depend on social media too much. And we used to depend on social media, chat enough before we say that people are doing it now. Now it's like, yeah, man, I really
It's cool now.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool now. People stop say me chat too much. They still say not too much. Because other people are talking now, but people used to go on at them height. Them too better than to talk to the people on social media.
So you are not talking less. Everybody else is just talking more.
People are talking more now. Yeah, so sometime before me feel me touch a topic, so them rounding it already.
Say balance.
Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah, me reach to a point now where I say, yo, me know why you're nothing from him, man. When, okay, cool. Because other people say it. I say, alright, nothing, man. Enough information I come out for share.
Right.
Just wait until me just drop a next thing. I got touch it before now.
You know, it's amazing, though, when we used to listen to you talk about the stuff you talk about on your platform, right? and I see the responses in there. I always felt like these people agreed, you know. The people that were in there disagreeing, they came to disagree, right?
Yes, right.
So if you just say, boy, if you don't say my name is Vegas, and my name, I say, no, I'm a Union Vegas. I tell, because that's what they showed up for.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But majority of the topics, I said this to you before, it's not the content them have a problem with, you know.
Messenger.
And the messenger them come final. But what I'll say is this. Big up Lady Saw. I guess because you've been studying and you're paying attention in school, Lady Saw has not come up on the platform in a hot minute. And and her and I are grateful.
The people that might give me a level of appellation now on the internet, and I'm going to make that go on last little bit. So you're not going to draw me an idea for people them turn against me right now.
Is it not today?
Yeah. Just make it people for you don't want the people then get too aggressive and start say some things now and then you hurt their heart.
Yeah.
Because I don't want nobody go drop down now when they start saying, I don't like you.
Listen, let's just soak this love in.
Yeah, they love me, I know. So I go and work it, I love you, they love me, I know.
Let's milk it.
I like it, no, them like me now. Until.
If me could get a time machine and go back and talk to a young Mr. Vegas just coming in the business,
right?
Would you see yourself being who you are today?
No.
Nah?
Not in the least way. I think as you say, it's evolution, you know. Enough people we talk to nowadays, they want to vision this.
Right.
Or envision this. You see what I say?
Right.
Because now we have social media, we can talk to people in real time. See, we never know so we got a platform where me could have learned some things. One time, me used to hear about Israel, you know. I mean, I say, where that the place I could have ended now?
Yeah.
Me used to think say Israel would have their nice sky, you know. To me hear about Israel and this
right.
holy place and empty them. Me used to think say, yo, how may I get to all that place there?
Yeah.
All some places are close to Jamaica. When me used to hear about Brazil.
Yes, sir, say.
I say, Brazil, I could have 5 or 100 days to take me for a reach Brazil. And Brazil, the right cross there. So.
Right.
You see me?
Knowledge is a thing.
Yeah, man. So, we never sit down and say, yo, one day this I got my one day I can see myself this. So that's why I don't make plans, past which part I can actually see them.
Right.
So in a sense, like me I say, yo, I work on this. You see me I say? So if it not happen, it's not a lot of disappointment.
Right.
It's not something I never try.
Right.
You see me I say? So I don't sit down and say, yo, next 20 years of this me I go do, and next 30 years of that me I go do. Because, yo, we would have soon start call at Uber and you say something fly down and pick you up.
We getting there.
You see me I say?
We getting
Because
there.
Uber taxi would have soon start fly.
We are getting there.
Man come from prison and see people with cell phone and turn idiot, you know. So none of them things I never see me.
Yeah.
Me never used to this day I'm write a paper, I still have to beg people read it for me.
Right.
Because I'm a love write.
Right.
You see me I say, I love write. Last time I come chat enough. I love write. The professor say 120 words, I'm gone at 2,000. To my own detriment. You see me I say. So when it's up to me to that tutor, because the tutor now have to go over your paper with the tutor, say too much words, and I say, well, I can chop off now.
Yeah.
Boom. I love that. I just boom. From me get my thesis and my intro. Boom. I gone a road. I just a chat bare things. Just a write and can't stop. Just a write so. Because I love talk. You see me I say? So me never know so me could have reach a point where me actually can write a whole paper. But still, me not love write and read over back. It's like me just get distracted. It doesn't interest me anymore.
Right.
So I have to call 2-3 persons and say, proofread this to me.
Yeah.
Why? Because at one point I never even used to read.
Right.
So I say I'm doing better now by reading over my work and everything there. Yeah? But at one point, I never like reading and everything there.
Wow.
So I say, but then I just get interested like in a books. And we cause that now. Because I seek knowledge.
Right.
And it's in the book.
Right.
So I have to open the book, because they used to say if you want to hide something from black people, put it in a book.
Right.
I was one of them persons there where the information of the book and
you ain't gonna find it.
Yeah. You understand me? I say I prefer watch TV or and sometimes sometimes when you're writing down stuff or you're reading stuff, it registers better in your long-term memory because you actually get a photographic memory of what you read.
You know, I've had that conversation with many folks and the whole concept. That's why even right now, with the apps that read the stuff, I don't use them.
Yeah, but you get lazy.
Yeah, you get lazy.
Even
and
words
it doesn't register in your memory.
You get corrected when you write a word. When you use it still, but it make you lag behind in terms of spelling and all them things there. So even words you used to know for spell and words you used to know to pronounce.
Yeah.
You might find difficulties now with even pronouncing them because your brain getting lazy. Because
we
have autocorrect.
That is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true. Is there a catalyst? Was there an epiphany? Was there any moment or anything that steered you in this direction that, you know, something knowledge?
I think once you start pick up on certain things, once you start step outside of the status quo, and you start seeing the world from a different perspective. Like somebody they tell you something and you realize, no man, that's how it go. You want to know more.
Right.
You see, even just treading through religion and all them things there. Yeah, you start learning things, and these things you start learning make you just want to learn more. Because knowledge, once you start ascertaining knowledge, it's like you don't want to stop.
Right.
The thing about it is to come share it.
Right.
You understand? Because maybe people not ready for that diet there. And then you have all of this knowledge packed up and you become miserable with it. Because people don't want to hear it. And you try to break it down to them, and maybe the delivery, maybe your delivery is off because you're not trained.
Right. You're not an educator.
Area there.
Yeah.
To deliver it, you understand?
Yeah.
So maybe you're too aggressive with the delivery, or you're too passionate, and people use your passion, judge your passion as being vulgar or being loud. You see what I say? So when you start ascertaining knowledge, it's like your head just a gossip.
Yeah.
Sponge. And the more remember you're putting things in. So information and replace information. So you want to put out some of the information before you get other information.
Right.
And you want to share this thing out. So you say, let me share it on Facebook, and then Facebook ban you because you understand. Let me share it on Instagram ban you.
Yeah.
Or blacklist you.
Yeah.
Let me share it on YouTube, you get blacklisted.
Yeah.
Why? Because the information where you go find.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to find.
Yeah, it wasn't meant for you to find.
Influence the masses.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's important for you at the bottom of the pyramid to hold up the pyramid. If they remove you from the bottom of the pyramid,
right,
the people at the top in a problem.
Yo, educated talk, I have this star. Split and weed. So talk on. Let me I always want, because I personally have wondered this. I wondered to myself, the point of your life where you went religious, right? Or gospel, let me put it away there.
Right.
That's a point where anytime somebody comes new to the faith, Christianity or any other thing, there's a lot of research to be done, right? So you're probably in the first, let's say the first year or whatever of your spiritual journey is probably when you're soaking the most literature because you're just a sponge.
Facts.
You're new to this, right?
Facts.
So you're reading. I'm wondering, and you can tell me, if I need to credit, the world needs to credit that period of your life for the person you are right now, because you probably soaked so much in that you had to go figure out the truth amongst all this. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of literature, a whole bunch of text here that I'm soaking in. And as a man now, some things don't sound right. So is that the trigger? Is that the catalyst? Is that the muse for you moving on and saying, no, sir, I have some questions. I need to go do some research.
Most definitely. I think when I started like doing like Bible studies with Stitchy, because Stitchy a teacher, you know. Right? So me start doing Bible studies with Stitchy now. And I learned the thing. And I remember just I read the Bible with Stitchy. And he must say, stop. Zine, you know, say, come on.
Yeah, because he's a teacher.
Read it slow. See? You want to deal with wicked stuff. So even that alone, let me just say, yo, star. Yeah, some, you know, but you must do it with humility.
Right.
See, and I can know, say, it's teach my teach.
Right.
And then me now, I go from, you know, see, I come to me, I read now, and me, I come up with information, and I start to ask questions.
Right.
Yeah? But the good thing about Stitching now, him not go tell us, say, him not go give you some like a feel-good story if you move past it.
Right.
Him prefer tell us, him don't know.
Right.
Him prefer tell us, say, you know, say, me I go look into that and get back to you.
Right.
That's a great teacher.
Right.
A person when act like them know everything, especially when it comes down to religion. You see, I say, so true, him I go get back to me now. Me now gone off, gonna do my own research.
Wow. Yeah.
You see? Because my teacher go check this information and me now go check it before him. So when me meet again with Stitchy now on the phone for all 6 hours now, and me now I tell him the thing what we did at that about. Because I go do my research on it.
Right.
You see what I say?
Right.
And so now it becomes more, it became more interesting.
Wow.
And I realized, say, oh, that thing is really complex. A man just decided, say, you know what? I'm going to just go with some things in short. Because I don't really want to offend nobody in the idea. Because them love me now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo!
In short,
Let's enjoy this love.
I just realize that thing I just, just to learn about this universe and this star and the sun and the moon and all them things. The man just say, say the understanding that we get from it, the thing are too intricate, so here we go, let's do some, let's write this. And man just take it and just say this and say that and say this and this. Anyway, back to the music.
Say, love! Yo!
So to answer your question, it was one of the catalysts. It was one of the catalysts, of course.
Yeah.
Because I start getting inquisitive.
Right,
Me start
right.
question my teacher.
Right.
So it felt good when me ask my teacher a question and me goes research it and me come back now and teach my teacher.
Right. Wow.
And I say, yo, Stitchy.
Yeah.
Something about me,
Curiosity, baby. Curiosity.
Yeah.
But I wonder now, so now the evolution is taking it's evolution, so it's ever fluid, right? You're not done.
Right.
It's taking its course. But you are far away from where you were initially,
and
right?
where I want to be.
And where you want to be.
Yeah.
My question for you is this now. When you go amongst, I use the word peers loosely because we can outgrow people. And a lot of times we just can't find a diplomatic way. We're not going to hurt nobody's feelings to say, yeah, we've outgrown the situation. When you go amongst the peers right now, fellow artists, musicians, producers, because while you're an artist, 80% of your time that you spend together, you probably spend this a shoot the breeze, a reason, a chat, a vibe, right? But of course, your meds is in a different place right about now. You've evolved, you've grown, those brain muscles are now stimulated. Do you feel almost like an outsider now when it comes to being in that group of people?
I've always been an outsider when it comes down to me and my peers. Always the artists where, even producers and fellow artists. I think when you have a mind of your own and you're not afraid to speak on issues. Because even musically, I've been challenging companies like VP them for years. Yeah, and putting the information forward, challenging people like Major Lazer them. When we have Twitter, me a bonfire up on Major Lazer them.
Right.
When them just tap into dancehall. Before one time when a man send you a rhythm and you record a song and your name come out on it, you might say the man name as a producer.
Right.
Fine writing.
Right.
So when the whole thing started changing where you record a song for like a Major Lazer, what you see, Major Lazer feature in Vegas. I used to challenge them thing with Major Lazer them.
Right.
But me have to accept it when I see how the business was going.
Right.
But me never just take it, like, yo, just accept it because, changes are come, but I want to understand the change.
Right.
So when them send me a short contract, I want to see the long contract. So I get a problem with Major Lazer. You see, I get fire burn, people burn me out and say,
difficult.
I get them trouble, I get them problems. And, you understand, case in point. When I did Hot Girl Today with Sean Paul, it wasn't Sean Paul. Sean Paul was not the main problem.
Right.
You understand? VP Records was more of a problem.
Right.
I was going after VP, but then Sean Paul is the artist where me and him do the song, so him coming at the crossfire.
Right.
So the people them burn me out and I say, yo, me I get problems. When me just secure my side of the thing, like Bob Marley.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Because them time I not get no youth yet, but me never plan so me not go get no youth.
Right.
So me no want my youth them come and hear a song or see a song.
So you were always a forward thinking.
Yeah, man. So it caused problems with me and people. So people always look at me now as a troublemaker.
Right.
As me as a problem, I'm a cause problems.
Right.
So I used to get blacklisted and all of them things there by people what things say. Me talk a little bit too much or
I ask
me get a little bit of trouble. See, so if you look at my body of work and trust me, if I were more educated them time there, me da better off now.
Right.
Because Greensleeve would not have taking my masters
Right.
for a lifetime.
Right.
You see me I say? Them
perpetuity
not get
thing,
them not
yeah.
get a term limit.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So lack of education caused that. And we never have we have people who say them are managers. Or people where, but what them are manage? Them are manage the bookings.
Right.
So them can get a percentage.
Yeah. Well, truthfully, they're not educated either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at that we have to work with because you need somebody to manage whatever you do.
Yeah, the affairs got to be taken care
your
of.
affairs and get you on shows, get you the paper, etc. Seeing? So I've always been that person we get blacklisted. One time I couldn't get a concert. I couldn't get on a concert with none of VP artists them.
Wow.
Because I stand up for my own.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not
so
it's not yeah, so not change. I mean I feel I accept the being the outsider.
Right.
Because what at the end of the day the whole of we are gonna leave the realm here.
Right.
We're gonna get old, Toots gone,
Right.
Gregory them gone.
Yeah.
One more layer go peel off and then maybe that's our layer next.
Right.
Right, when we get into the 70s, 80s, a time for get ready for depart.
Yeah.
Seeing? So whether you accept me now or whether you like me now, if you want to learn something, like the youth they may come and sing some songs, do some music, but where you have to show.
Right.
That is important.
Legacy.
You have anything where we can say, yo, that right there so a theme work that.
Right.
You see what I say?
Yeah.
So that more important to me than hang out with my peers, them accept me and love me and rate me and everything. But then at the end of the day, me have to,
Yeah.
beg people money. And my people, them have to show up offering.
Right.
When they drop out to bury me.
Yeah. After you've had successful.
Right. So
Yeah.
if any of my peers, them are going to come in my circle, I'm going to deal with ambition.
Right.
Me not sure everybody want have, or everybody have ambition. When we say ambition, how much people, me not sure everybody in my industry.
So that quickly weeds out the circle and make it very small.
Yeah.
It's like a destination within.
I think so. And we have people that are doing well, like Mavada, them and Christopher Martin, them and them, they're ambitious and we see them work.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
We see them work and we put in work and people like Mavada, them, we see them come emulate the thing. And I put them foundation up.
Yeah.
Which is important.
So a lot of your struggles and your sacrifices, which put you in that blacklist area, whether we realize it or not, you might not have benefited from it as much as your people come after you. Those people, not only from them learning from you,
Right.
but a lot of the record labels and the other entities now are aware that, well, these artists aren't fools. So sometimes they might have to come a little bit.
A long time, I remember somebody come and say, yo, Drake need to stop treat the dancehall artists and when him claim say. Him check for him. Claim say him love the music, but when him a feature other people outside of our genre,
them get them credit.
Him not just give them credit like writers credit. Him actually feature them and people know them name.
Yeah.
But me get whole heap of,
I remember that. A lot of people were. A whole heap of people never like that.
But then me see people come on and say, the same thing after.
Yeah.
Me say two of our biggest artists them go up on Versus.
Yeah.
And when Billboard never recognize them,
yeah,
they must say, yo, they must fight against the music, they must rate to it. But me I tell you that long time, say if one of the biggest stars in the hip hop world come sample, or come do song with and put it in the fine print.
Yeah.
You see, when we in an era now where if you get a feature with a Drake or with a Beyonce or anybody, once them stream, you stream too.
Yeah.
You see what I say?
Yeah.
Barrington Levy and Capleton and the other artists them with up on DJ Khaled album. Them are going to stream
heavily
with
from
the
that.
album.
Yeah.
With the success of the album, them are going to stream too. So you might pull up Barrington Levy now and his streaming numbers.
Way up.
It's crazy compared to 2 months ago.
To before the yeah, you're right.
You see what I say?
You're right.
So me see them thing a long time because as I say, me always inquisitive.
Right.
Yeah, so
is do you think it's a situation where most of the folks didn't see it that way, or a lot of times they're just so happy to be on the coattails of somebody that big or that popular that them not even want to question it?
Most of we live for the moment, Most of we live for the moment. Most of we say, okay, a man come in and him have a money and we just grab the first, the first payment. Ag see for so water and see wash.
Right.
You see what I say?
Right.
So, I think that is that is and that was and or maybe still is one of our weaknesses.
Right.
Where a man say, yo, why not for the long run? Time and time again, you see stories come out with movie stars where them say, yo, me choose to take royalties.
Right. Over the cash.
Over the one-time payment.
Yeah.
We have enough people in our industry, you know, with the on records. But them take a one payment.
Right.
Them take we call it a performance fee.
Right.
So me I say,
And
so
a
them see no
lifetime thing is-
royalties.
Yeah. And then we complain. That's why sometimes you wonder if you empathize, you know. And I always say I give my empathy, but not necessarily always my sympathy. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people make those calculated decisions at the beginning, and we see right about now a lot of people paying more attention to that. We see the cargo situation, other situations where people are coming at producers, you know. And this line he used, because I reach out to the artist and congratulate him. And Cargo.
Yeah.
And his response was that, I guess he didn't look at it as a congratulatory moment because he says he was just going after what was rightfully his.
I don't think it's even Cargo.
Right.
I think it's his wife.
That did most of the effort, yeah.
I think we're dealing with somebody who not even spend a lot of time in our industry and react and look and say that, yo, this does not sound right. So it's not look right. You know, we have current situations that go on now, but we don't speak on it because it's still you know, been dealt with.
Right.
You know? And we've been doing this for years.
Right.
You know, I try to audit them companies here for years.
Yeah.
Yeah? When Green Steve sold their the whole catalog everything to VP. I did research and say, yo, what can we do, you know, to get our masters back?
Right.
Because we never made no deal with VP.
Right. It was a
It's
great
amazing. And sometimes it's just a one line in the contract mash way up. Is amazing.
Yep.
A one line where the lawyers them will represent, excuse me. The lawyers them will represent we never did cross out that one line there.
Yeah.
And now we come now and see it. See?
And sometimes that lawyer wouldn't really represent you either.
That have to do with education, brother. How you educate yourself if you spend some time and even go over your own contract, you might not understand all of the details in the contract, but you would maybe pick up on something.
And ask a question.
Yeah, because your lawyer want to get paid, you know. When your lawyer get paid, you know that is it. You know, 10%, if you take a percentage, and take a 10 or 20%.
Yeah.
Or you pay them, and them gone. Yeah? So it's not even so much Cargo.
Right.
I think Cargo is good that him follow our lead.
Right.
But me take my hats off to she, because she come and she say, yo, this not so good. Like
right.
them claims to them about lying in Jamaica. Once the man own the tape, him own the master. You can't own my intellectual property.
That's another.
You see me I say? You can't just say you own my rights because you own the tape.
Right.
You can't just say because, I me own the master, I can't do anything with it.
Right.
Because it's a composition. The composition would not be what it is if I did not add to it.
Right. It would be instrumental.
So if me have my song, I walk up and down and I sing, most of them artists here, Luton and Stitcher them, Bailey them, most of these artists were busting at the days, Mackerel them, all of them artists there. Right? If we do a class action lawsuit, these companies are in trouble.
Yeah.
Because we can prove that Stitcher used to sing him song on Stereo 1 before him record it.
Yeah.
So you can't go say, this is your composition.
The lyrics predated
and the artist now have no say.
Yeah.
Because we can prove, say, the man has sing that song on
From
Stereo
way
1 before you record him,
Yep.
and you actually hear him and record him.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
Yep.
So yeah, I saw like a tear pants but you with them, you'd walk up and down and not going for them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, your rhythm would be a tear pants but the rhythm when
If
not
them
going
never-
for if a man
Yep.
never put a hit song on it, when him did a sing on a sound system.
Yep. You see, a lot of people, and I love the fact that, you see, you've educated yourself on the business, but I think the reason why it makes it easier for you to educate yourself on the business is because you already have the aptitude for learning. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
The learning cogs are already turning. You know, for somebody who has not been in the business of learning, it's going to be a struggle for that right about now.
Yeah, if you're in the business of drinking NSC and slow down your function. If I just party one party and flash,
enjoy the love. Enjoy the love. Well, enjoy the love while it lasts. All right.
You know, you have to be sober sometimes for true still. I don't think they're gonna beat me for that still.
Then enjoy the love. Sometimes people wish you well, and
Right.
genuinely so,
Right.
but they refuse to publicly acclaim it and so forth, right? Not to call names or whatever, but Any artists within the industry that we probably wouldn't expect reach out to you and say, brother, my pro there, them something like that?
No man, no artist where you are expect to reach out to me, now go reach out to me, man. If you understand that, man, because I'm afraid, man, I got to ask them reach out to me. You must want to reach out to him, but me not trust him.
So we
I'm going to tell the people and say reach out to him.
nah, take no check.
Yeah, them just hold it. Then I see me in the street and say, yeah, artist, big up.
Keep it moving.
But that's our industry that's still, you have to understand our industry. One different industry, you know. Our industry, one different industry, you know.
Yeah.
You have people who band together and they will par. Like you have some artists them band together and they will par and everything and you see them and them out and them are par and you see a man mother dead and them artists there them just condolences to the family and John was star and post all this and that, but some artists in the industry for them mother dead, them artists now what business with that. I don't know him mother.
Yo!
So at that type of industry we have, you have to understand that, you know. Some people, them hold them space and them hold them lane. You have to just know that.
Right.
And you have to be very careful to, because you gotta see how something happen to somebody from, one of them artists, their family, and you go say something and people say, yo, bunny out feet too, so you have to be careful.
Happens a lot.
Because you look like a friend, you look,
Yeah, by expressing your condolence.
By just say, yo, John was sorry, no, my general. The fans, they will beat you too.
Talk to me about this thing and my story.
Yeah.
Because a big tune. First of all, I'll tell you this. Not to say the lyrics are everything they not chop from morning, because I say this without apology.
Mm-hmm.
Artists come out and do what they do, but there are levels to this, right? And it's not just about commercial success, but the way stuff's put together, right? The quality within the catalog, because people have a catalog where you have 1 million songs in it, but if since we doing the math now, because we have to do that in school too, you know what I mean? 80% ain't right, you know what I'm saying? But them still have 1 million joints. Now, quality works. Me not know, and maybe it's your quality assurance team, I'm your QA, maybe it's just you, but I'm yet to hear the Vegas tuner release it. What make me say, you can't keep that one there, right? No matter where you go, Gaspar, whatever the case may be. So congrats on a dope catalog.
Right.
But this, the music I'm hearing right now, the evolution of Vegas is evident in the songs. Because you have some other man out the road who educate themselves, but them now put in the music, It's evident in the songs, and I hear that in my story. So I want you to tell me a little bit about this, my story, conceptually and musically, this song.
I think it's like a I am blessed vibe. Yeah, but it's just don't know me. I tell about me, and even though I'm blessed, me have a story.
Yeah.
I remember one time an artist about me out and him say, yo, them never hear about me talk about no ghetto where I come from. So it kinda come off of that too. That inspired some of my story.
You weren't singing a ghetto story at all.
No, it's like a man I say, yo, it was like a bad thing because me no say, yo, I come from that ghetto there and police used to shoot off of me and me duck on that fence and run on that zinc house and so forth.
Right.
So in other words, you're not rough enough. You're not
street
tough
credit.
enough.
Street credit was not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like an idiot and you not come from a ghetto. Really.
Yeah.
When a big yard, my band, so.
Cool.
I go through struggles, you see me.
Cool.
But I choose for sing happy music.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want everybody just in the dance and you're just depressed when you hear my music.
Yeah.
Even if you come from ghetto and nothing used to go on fear, when you hear my music, you're supposed to feel a joy.
Yeah.
So my story, I make them know, say, yo, nobody thinks everything you see as
yeah.
Everything was, good and prosperous.
Wasn't always peachy.
No, man, no, say, yo, I come from struggles too. I come from boardhouse and battle lamp and kerosene lamp.
Cool, man.
And outside kitchen and run past the kitchen door and run to my mother with a pot of porridge and get burned up. And then in hospital for weeks.
Wow.
Weeks upon weeks upon weeks and can't get better.
Wow.
Police nearly lock up my mother because they say, how comes him burn up so bad?
Right.
You see me, I say,
right.
From head to toe, fear hand burn up, all them things and So that song is just to make people know, say, yo, the world have a story,
Right.
It's just some people choose to use them story as obstacles,
right,
or stepping stones, or learn from them stories,
right.
When we can achieve out of life. So when I tell the people in my story, them say, yo, that's where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
You see me, I say, so I got through enough things in our life, but I choose to be positive.
Right.
Like in a music, I go through obstacles. And sometimes I might burn a fire. Why am I
Right.
burn a fire? Because I feel good for no say. With all of the obstacles them, with all the fight them, I pull through.
Right,
I'm
right,
still
right.
there, so.
Right.
I look up and I see a roof over my head and I say, yo, I made this.
Yeah.
Pinch myself and say, yeah, sleep. I hear that, yeah, sleep. I say, my children, them, I'm able to take care of my children, them. Even in a pandemic, I still can take care of them.
Yeah.
So, that's my story. You see the glory, but you don't know where I come from.
Cool, no man.
Because I don't walk and tell people, body say, yo.
Yeah.
I could have easily go in a badness like my brother, them.
Yeah, yeah.
Police kill about 3 of them or 4 of them.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
My brother Bendelu spend most of his time in a prison.
Mm-hmm.
My brother Chucky spend most of his life in a prison.
Right.
So I say, I driving in a car one day with them brethren, them or whosoever in the car with him, shooting them head back.
Wow.
That could have been my story.
Right, right, right.
You see?
Right.
And I say, it running in your DNA. Some man I say, them bad before them born, or bad from them born.
Mm.
You see me I say, if badness print in a DNA,
Right.
and me and my father pitney,
Yeah.
which me look like one of them children when I come from my mother, so that means I connected.
Right.
And a jacket. Me could have bad too. Me have cousins and they sitting there with a real bad man to come off a death row and them thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your choices were different.
Yeah, but most of them dead.
Right, right, right.
Most of my bad people, them my bad cousin, them my bad brother, them and all them thing there.
Not here.
It never work out.
I know you are traveling the
So,
world.
so me could have made that be my story. So when a man, when a man feel like say, you see, it's a problem with our society, our people them think say, you have to come tell the people them say I used to kill people, I used to fire gun, I used to this, I used to go out prison and them thing there. For people rate you.
Right, right, right.
You see me I say,
Right.
if you're gonna rate me for that, well, me gonna want you to keep that ratings there.
Yeah.
Because not that me about you. My mother work hard
Yeah.
and try hard with we, and even when we have to eat cow skin until we tired of it because it's cheaper than chicken back.
Right, right.
Yeah? So we
Right.
are Clyde it. I should give you enough cow skin.
Say mouth stick up.
I want to you, man. Cow skin and rice and peas on Sunday till you Clyde.
Cool no man.
You see me I say?
Cool no.
So me the prefer for no say, yeah, me go try my best and work hard and be a role model on the positive side. You see me I say? Me don't want to influence you for make you think say, oh, I told me that a bad man make my boss.
Right, right, right.
You see?
I love that. I love that. And guess what? I give it to the people because, it's a big... Not only is the story awesome, but as always, tune mad.
And the rhythm sick, I try it and produce it. Black Shadow will produce it.
Big up
Give me the
yourself.
light on them tune.
Big up
You know,
yourself.
try it on a wicked producer. you know.
Major mainstream
man.
vibes.
I am give Champagne him first Billboard tune.
What the buzz?
First number one. We may have to went number one or top 5, I think.
Major things,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen. And again, it's very difficult to get message music that sounds so good enough.
Yeah, Champagne need to voice back for Black Shadow, but that's a different story, different time.
Enjoy the love, Mr. Vegas. Enjoy the love, all right?
Well, you gonna know my story.
Tell us.
Couldn't make it without family. The wicked them no like see me greatness. Once you want me brother, you're my brother for life. Once you want me sister, you're my sister for life. Me no keep friend, you're my brother for life. Me no keep friend, you're my sister for life. Now everybody sing, my sister, my brother. We've been through the storm, through the weather. Stick together like birds of a feather. Nobody can say we ever sell out each other. Look out for one another, we no beggar. We aim high, success now no measure. A real communism, we share the treasure. Some of them get blood pressure when them see we doing better. And see the glory, but them don't know my story. Them don't know my story, them don't know my story. No time me did I look at head story, but true me know me family did I go worry. Me have to learn to fight the dirty and throw me. No a blessing Jah pour me. Me stay humble as so mama grow me. Ooh, yeah. Once you want me brother, you're my brother for life. Once you want me sister, you're my sister for life. Me no keep friend, you're my brother for life. Me no keep friend, you're my sister for life. You have some friend when I want to say you're happy. Them we bust your head with a double shotty. Them not real, them a carbon copy. A dirty black like Blue Mountain Coffee. That's a melody friend, think of some of them a zombie. Gonna prison to you, kill your friend for your.
Ladies and gentlemen, the song is called My Stories. A big one. I'm pull it from the top, alright? Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me.
Them man go see the glory.
Once you're my brother, once you're my sister, if you're my family, for life. Those are the words of Vegas. May we cut ya. Boy, tune mad. Instant classic.
Once you are my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother for life. Once you are my sister, you're my sister, you're my sister for life. Me no keep friend, you're my brother for life. Me no keep friend, you're my sister for life. Now everybody sing, my sister, my brother. We've been through the storm, through the weather. Stick together like birds of a feather. Nobody can say we ever sell out each other. Look out for one another, we no beggar. We ain't high success, no measure. A real community, we share the treasure. Some of them get blood pressure when them see we doing better. And see the glory, but them don't know me story.
It's called My Story.
Them don't know.
Brand new tune from Mr. Vegas.
Me did a look at head story, but true, me know me family did.
Yeah, man.
Me have to learn to fight with dirty and throw me. No a blessing Jah pour me. Me stay humble as so mama grow me. Ooh, yeah. Once you are my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother for life. Once you are my sister, you're my sister, you're my sister for life. Me no keep friend, you're my brother for life. Me no keep friend, you're my sister for life. You have some friend when I want to say you're happy. Them we bust your head with a double shotty. Them no real, them a carbon copy. A dirty and black like Blue Mountain Coffee. That's a melody friend, think of some of them a zombie. Gonna prison to you, kill your friend for your candy. But me family me different like a vigilante. Food in a storehouse and it plenty. Once you are my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother for life. Once you are my sister, you're my sister, you're my sister for life. Me no keep friend, you're my brother for life.
The light is back.
Now everybody sing, my sister, my brother. We've been through the storm, through the weather. Stick together like birds of a feather. Nobody can say we ever sell out each other. Look out for one another, we no beggar.
You know what's up?
Ain't high success, no measure. A real community, we share the treasure. Some of them get blood pressure when them see we doing better. Them man go see the glory.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost that time. Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas.
Couldn't make it without family.
Them tune make fade out to the last thing, you know what I mean?
See me greatness.
You make them thing fade all the way out. Proper. When I say proper,
Yeah, man, once you get the upgrade from friendship, man,
Yeah.
you get for life. Because I remember I say friends, you know, you're a friend, but you don't really trust friend.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Brother, sister
Yeah,
thing.
man. Yeah, man. Your family.
I love it.
Because I remember I say friend, you know, friend always I look away for bring you down too.
Yeah.
But once you get put in the brother and the sister category, that means that we are blood.
Permanency.
Yeah.
Perpetuity like the people might try to teach your masters.
Yeah, man. So
Oh, that's the word. That's the word.
Yeah.
Perpetuity.
yeah. So we can we can know say yo, we look out for each other.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. And if you can share that story, you will understand why I'm a brother and why I'm a sister. Because we know where I come from.
I love it.
And I'm stay humble with it. So you know the song I get I'm some crazy player, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think we have other songs to come forward.
So some follow-up songs are on the way.
Yeah, man, we have song, man, and if I get the love now, that's why I try to behave myself. Yeah. I try to stay exclusive. I try. It hard.
This is I'm a work in progress.
Yeah, me in a recovery.
The Lord ain't done with me yet.
Yeah. So I don't know if the rehabilitation program.
Yeah.
But the people have to understand say me relapse. They just know say yo him try. Then say yo try leave certain things alone. And me handlers them, you know, because they handle me, you know.
Yeah.
So if you want to make it in music, if you want, it's either you stick to music or you do that something there.
Yeah, but the two cannot coexist.
Can't coexist, brother.
Wow.
Some more time, me have all, you know, people that watch me say, what you do for your phone?
You ask him for a charge and then argue.
Nobody go no live, man. We are go live. Nobody go no live.
We got singles to promote.
I said, no, man, I just go play the song on the live and next thing you see me the pony for an hour and a half.
I burn out some.
Yeah. No, but from there, but you see, sociology make you really understand people and why people are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad so I come across that course there.
Yeah.
That me actually say, no, I want to go further in sociology. It more switch my major to.
Yeah.
So I can get a bachelor's tonight.
What's the major right now?
I did mass comm, at Broward.
Right.
But when I came across sociology and then I said, yo, I learned so much about people, brethren.
Mm-hmm.
I learned so much about everything.
Right.
Like history and sociology, when you come across something, you understand the world.
Yeah.
You understand why we're in the position we're in, why we're in the situation we're in as black people. You realize, what it will take for any change.
Right.
Changes. Yeah. You realize all of them things there.
Yeah.
So when you start realizing them things, it makes you more like humble.
Yeah.
It make you face the reality.
Yeah.
You see?
I dig that.
Make you face the reality. Like you can say, how comes black people can't get a hate bill pass in the government, but the Asians them get it so quick. But you're not surprised because you know historically and you know on a sociological level. Why? Some used to come out and burn all the fire upon that, and in so doing, when me offend the Asians them when I let them for them part.
Right.
And for them fault is a system.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
So when you learn them things, I understand a little bit about economics and the world power them, the powerful people them in the world, the hierarchy them, the monarchy them. When you understand them things, it make you tone down.
Yeah.
Because you understand the world from where I go on. And you see that you know the problems.
Right.
You know say, okay.
But we drop the disclaimer. If I relapse, don't hold it against me.
Right. So when they understand them thing, they understand even why people subscribe to religious factors.
Yeah.
Why some people, subscribe to some deities and them thing there.
Wow.
Because it did set that way there. Mm-hmm. You trying to uproot that, or you trying to remove that from people, and people get into problems.
Right.
I'm no need to do it for hurt people.
Right.
Me no need to do it for offend people.
Right.
If I do it and it hurt people, it's not something that I want to do. I don't want to add to your pain. Me no want you have a problem and Jesus can fix it and me I tell you that Jesus not real.
Right.
And me can't help you with the problem. If the placebo there or whatever it is working for you, then me no want to remove it and cause you more pain.
Right.
You see?
Right.
So when I start learn these things, now I start understand from a better perspective how to approach people even with these things. I think it made me a better person.
Right.
I can coexist with my Christian brother and sister them.
Right.
So I say, Mr. Lady son, I run and give her a hug. I say, I love your mama.
It's a now hug your butt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. What time? We still got to go, but I'll tell you this. I dig hearing that statement there because it's hard for people to especially the sheeples and one bunny out.
Right.
No, you take out the fuel out of them fire now because your growth and your evolution is giving them less fuel if you try come at Vegas right about now. Right. And that's just your elevation and your education. You speak a while ago about the whole fact you might have your belief because all it is beliefs in it. No, for right.
No, yeah.
So we're just hoping for the best. But again, you being a public figure and very verbose,
right?
It can influence folks, right? Even the same people that can influence, even just them ego, them psyche. But you saying here that even though I might feel this way, this might be my conclusion.
Right.
I don't want to spew my conclusion and further deter your faith, your growth. Because like you say, that placebo thing there is real. Believe kill and believe cure. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. People used to use music.
Yeah.
And back in the days and heal people.
See
like
that?
Music, free up the arteries them for blood flow and them things there.
Yep.
Just the frequency from music.
Yeah.
So you have to understand, and that is the reason why when I'm doing experiment, them use placebo.
Right.
And them really they use a controlled substance.
Right.
You understand? So when we understand these things, it does make I think it make me and my brothers and sisters them can live better.
Right.
I don't want to do this. For me and my brother and my sister, them a war.
Right,
or a
right.
fight. We have too much of that already.
Right.
You see?
I appreciate your concern for that,
Yeah.
Because some people don't give a damn.
Yeah. So if it takes me to go sit down in one church and and dance with them and
So we say that might happen?
get to shake too.
That might happen?
If me and as long as me and them at peace.
In a ladies' side
You
church?
see me I say. Anyway, my story.
Yo, Mr. Vegas, as always, little brother.
But you still remember, so it's a work in progress though.
I can relapse.
If you always remember that. Cause yeah, me might just.
He said he can relapse, you know, because that covers him.
Yo, that's your disclaimer.
But I'm an
Yeah, that's
addict.
his disclaimer.
I'm an addict to speaking the truth. So.
Yes, of course.
Yo,
So
you need
if
to
you
wear a
relapse-
t-shirt to say I'm a work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
I like it.
Yeah. Even if a man try to be faithful and everything, it's a work in progress because you see a girl along the road and she walk 2 times and you say, my God. It's a work in progress. Any man come forward and go and like say, I'm a saint and him a do all these thing and him not cheat and him thing. Anytime get catch him in a more problem. Like a man named Jerick Jackson. Where they on the internet I say, I cuss out people who cheat on him something there. And then him gone on vacation and kind of sitting with all some go-go.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
And when it comes out, and the downfall is not going to be pretty.
So if me's a work in progress,
Yeah.
people understand and know say, yo, if him step out of line, no beat him too bad, kind of try. Because one thing our people them know, them forgiving, you know, and they love when you try.
Yeah.
That we can't take away from people.
Right.
And I learn something even through this process of, you know, I graduate tomorrow and I see it starts and not an article. And I see some of the things them and I say, you know, say our people them different, you know. It's like, yeah man, them when they see something where they like, they make you know.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say,
Yeah.
no matter how you see them cuss and they say usher him out and anything, if they see something where they like,
They must say them like it.
them will embrace you.
Because
But when
the embrace has been amazing.
And when they ready for pepper you, them a pepper you. But it built in our system, I see them, so when they beat them children, them pepper them and then they hug them up later.
Well, I tell you what. Not just congratulations on the music, on the new music on the catalog. Congratulations on the graduation, as it comes. Even though I don't know if you would have walked still, but I wish the world was open right about now.
So you can walk down.
So you can walk the stage.
God. No, I'm glad.
Because you wouldn't do it, that's true.
No, me that do it, but you know why I'm glad? I'm true, me want to make that walk there. When we go FIU now.
Right.
Oh, say.
See, me know
Cool,
say
no, man.
FIU maybe a year and a half, 2 years. Me still a plan for the walk there because me work hard for the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, me work hard for the walk and I get the walk here, you know.
Yeah.
See?
Is I'm going to get the next one.
Right, and I'm going to try and put the link tomorrow for the graduation on the social media.
So we can watch it.
See it, yeah. But you see that walk there, that alone is an inspiration, you know, because I dream of the walk there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dream of the walk there. And like me get out some award in my class and everything. Can you imagine you get all the walk there and then you sit down and you hear your name called to be the most outstanding student? There's something nice, you know. I used to dream about something, you know. One time when I go high school, you know, I see my brethren then turn prefect, you know. I say, oh, I can't turn a prefect. You want to see me? But through me go school barefoot, like they never want a barefoot prefect. Never fit the code. Yeah, it never fit the code.
Jano, the prefect if you have on some shoes.
Brother, I used to see my brethren them, one of my brethren them turn prefect. And let me tell you something, you know, say when children, you know, get awarded with them type of things, it change them behavior.
Oh yeah.
Because me see my brethren turn prefect, you know, and he start behave different and he all give me all instruction. I say, why you not in your class? I say. Man changed like the weather. I say,
yo, now you and me used to hang on.
Why you not in your class? I'm Clifford. I say,
call you by your full name.
Yeah, I want to be a prefect same time because I want to have the authority there to tell somebody going to the class. Right away, I want to turn prefect. So, I did plan for the walk, brother, because I want to tell man, them things are nice, man. Listen me. I know how children feel when I graduate and I get them name call and I get the awards and them thing there. Just like when you do music and you try to win something.
Yeah.
Or you want to win the nomination or something you're nominated for. You want to win the category you're nominated in. And it feels good when you hear your name call. Listen to me, man. School thing I want different something.
Yeah.
Because you work hard in the music, you find a hit song, you know, but you can't sing all 30-40 songs in a 1 week and one good at it.
Yeah.
Just when you work hard in the academics and you know, so you put in the work, brother. Like your daughter, she study law. Exactly. You see me I say? Just when you put in that work there, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
And then you hear your name call, brother. So me a plan, yo, Me I buy all my shoes, everything for work down at FIU.
Some folks and I send them away for them walk though.
I'm if you tell them, man, yeah, and one thing I want to leave you with. Me up on my live about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years, I say, listen to me. Whether I want to accept it, yes or no, 2 years ago come. Is what you're doing at the 2 years.
Yeah.
Whether I want to accept it, yes or no, 2 years ago come. So if me want to say, yo, me not go to FIU, because I'm rich, I have my money already, and kind of things I don't need to do it. Right? I mean, I want to get that fulfillment. The 2 years ago come.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless. Then me I go look back on 2 years now and say, John, you know, so I could have go get the bachelor's there.
Yeah.
You see what I say? Then me I go do it now, when I could have do it 2 years ago. Now I could have go for masters.
Yeah.
Now I could have go for Dr. Smith.
Yeah, cool now, man.
I'm not saying that though.
It'll come, man. It'll come. But in fact, like, couple days ago, I was doing a show and me I sent it a clip. I said the same thing. I was like, I think we're gonna have a Dr. Smith eventually. So me say it, you say it. It'll come.
I feel so too.
It'll come.
Yeah, no. I go and go up on the beach and tell the fisherman, they say, get some doctor fish me if you go cook.
Enjoy the love,
That's
Mr.
my
Vegas.
age, brother.
You never know. Because some people are say right about now, not at this age, and them a few age. Like, bruh, I'm telling you something, I am so proud of the artist. I know I'm not the only one. And you're an inspiration to me and many others, even the silent ones, that will never ever say to you, say, boy, Vegas, I'm inspired. So I'm going to tell you on behalf of them. You know what I mean? Thanks for the inspiration.
Yeah, thanks and everything, but remember, so make can relapse.
Which means look out for something in the next 2 weeks.
No, just not beat me bad too bad when me talk it truth.
I love that. Growth is imminent. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Vegas. Them probably already know, but drop the social media for them now.
Mr. Vegas Music right across the board. I remember you can get the song My Story and Deli Ranks are a big tune to name Jah Will Not Forget. So you can get them tune there on your music platform.
Deli Ranks?
Yeah, man, Deli Ranks. Ginger Beer rhythm. You need to get that rhythm. Ginger Beer.
Mad. Yeah, where do I feature? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vegas, I want to thank y'all so much for rocking up with us today, having a good time with us on the midday link up. Everybody listening on radio right about now, thank y'all so much. Don't worry yourself, man. The artists will come back and perform for another day. Sometimes we just have to hold the reasoning and just soak in the moment. You know what I mean? That's how the thing go. When I treat us like LeBron, I say, shut up, Andrew. Peace out. You know what I mean? My story.
Them man go see the glory. Well, them gonna know my story.
Black shadow.
Oh, yeah. Gonna make it without family. The wicked them no like see me greatness. Once you are my brother, you're my brother for life.
And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Please be sure to subscribe to this podcast, Homegrown with G. Cole, available everywhere. All right. Also, check out the website, homegrownwithgcole.com, to listen and for all things homegrown. And to watch the video of this interview, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, be safe, be kind, and be good to each other. My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Nakikinika sa música, Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Remember, all the music played here on Homegrown with G. Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all your digital retailers. Please support the artists.